I just remember vividly, like, towel around your neck about that Oregon game, and didn't come back in the last 17 minutes. I mean, I guess just following up on that, how much is it good to be back in the postseason again?
Yeah, no, it feels good. That was obviously there's a lot worse things in life than losing a basketball game, but that was a really low point in my life personally, just because I didn't expect to come back for another year, and I really wanted to win that game, obviously, and get us to that Sweet 16 that we all thought we could get to, and hopefully that Final Four that year. And it was just very frustrating and devastating and how everything ended, and that was one of my worst games of my career. So just a combination of a lot of things, and it really affected me. And I'm a very fortunate friend asked me to come back for another year and kind of get redemption at this place because we played really well tonight.
It seemed like you were just ready to go. I mean, you uncorked that one, I think it was 90 seconds in.
Yeah.
Pretty deep.
Yeah.
I was right behind you. It was right on line. I knew it was in.
Yeah. No, I was feeling good. My teammates were doing a good job. I got a matchup for my second three. I was able to pull open in a big guy's face, and that was just kind of the story of today's game. We got a lot of matchups that we took advantage of, and we ran our offense to perfection. We were screening for each other, dribble penetration. Our transition game was great. Just defense was phenomenal from the start. So that's what we, as great as today was, we have another huge game again tomorrow.
Yeah, how do you go about preparing now for just such a? Every one of these is a tight turnaround, but what is kind of the process for you guys to?
Yeah, it's about the same thing we always do. We just go back to the hotel, get some little rest, and just watch a little bit of film of Rutgers. There's nothing really ordinary that we didn't do before this last game against Northwestern. So we'll watch a couple games and get some rest, and be ready for tomorrow. Because obviously we got the second early game again, and I think we'll be ready because we still have a lot of motivation and a lot of goals to accomplish.
Yeah, getting back to a Saturday of the Big Ten tournament too. I'm sure you would love that stage at this 100%. Point if you can get this win.
Yeah, no, we felt like we have a lot of redemption to be done. Obviously, win back here at this field house that we lost tragically to Oregon, and then as well as being a Rutgers team that they beat us at their place. So it's kind of what that mentality we have. We have a lot of things we want to continue to accomplish, and some of these teams we took an L to, so we want to get them back.
Peyton mentioned you guys are like more relaxed. Is that with the lineup change and everything? Do you think that made you guys? Why did you guys get more relaxed?
Well, it always helps when you win, a few games in a row, especially when you're 4-6 in conference, and we had a poor start to the conference, schedule. I think we were 0 for 3 to start a year off. So, anytime you win a couple games in a row and you really get some fire going, and the bench comes in for a couple games and it builds team morale. Kind of like today, we got ahead early, and guys that are younger and guys that haven't played much this season were able to come in. That's really important for any team, especially in postseason. That it builds that confidence. A lot of players to get out there and get experience under the belt, especially in this arena, and get them ready for the next game.
The coach has said just 5 minutes ago that he puts no stock in revenge games or payback or any of that stuff. Is it different with players?
Yeah, we all know Coach McCaffrey's a different guy. He's a phenomenal coach, phenomenal human being, but I definitely have been marking this game when we saw them on our side of our bracket for the Big Ten Conference. We felt like it was a very different game when we played up there. Both teams weren't scoring a lot, and then a controversial foul was called, obviously, and to end the game. So we felt like we deserved an overtime there, and we weren't given it. But that's okay. We got to earn this win tomorrow, and we understand that Rutgers is a phenomenal team, phenomenal coach. They got a lot of great players. Chico Baker's one of my best friends that I know in the league, and it's going to be a fun game to be out there on the court, because we thought it was one last time when we were up there in Rutgers. So he's already sent some encouraging text messages when they got that 4 seed. I'll leave it at that.
How do you guys kind of force your tempo and pace? It's a contrast of styles, but play your game, so to speak.
Yeah, maybe that's just what we got to do. Obviously, we didn't score, like I said, like we hoped when we played there at Rutgers, but we got to get some stops. And, at the end of the day, we did get some stops at Rutgers. I thought we played one of our best defensive games all year was at Rutgers. And we just didn't, get some shots that weren't falling. I had a poor game shooting-wise. So, that's been eating at me too, because I feel like I could have shot a lot better. If I just made 1 3, it would have been a totally different game at Rutgers. So, I know the guys will be ready. They'll be thinking about the game we lost there, and but it's bigger than that. We're understanding that we're in there for a conference title, and this is another team in our way, and we're going to play as best as we can.
Last question.
How helpful was it to have Patrick back in the lineup? Kind of what does he bring to the offense when he's out there on the court?
Just another offensive threat, able to shoot the ball, penetrate, find open guys. He's been playing phenomenal this year, and when he's on the court, we're able to space even more on the offensive end. I'm able to drive a lot more, look for guys. Pat can do the same, driving my gap, driving his gap. He's looking in the post to finding Keegan, finding Phillip, and it opens up our offense. And when our offense is spaced like that, it's really hard to stop us. And I think that's what we got to continue to make an emphasis on.
Okay, thanks.